Hello, welcome to Weekly Reset. I'm your host, Mark, joined by
Josh,
Steven,
Tony,
Marlon.
I like J minus better.
Yeah, J minus is clean, man.
Anyways, here we are, another week, gentlemen. I don't know about you, but I'm spent.
It was a good week.
Let's go around the table and see how everybody felt about this past week, because it was shitty. I mean, I was straight. Josh, how was your week? Anything blow up?
I went to the beach and got sunburned.
Lobster.
Sounds about right.
So,
You damn lobster. You remember that Rock Lobster song?
Yeah.
Rock Lobster.
Yeah, we remembered. We remembered.
what's the Rock Lobster song?
Rock Lobster.
Jesus, dude.
Remember the Polito Pio song?
That was a great song.
I was listening to that actually like 2 weeks ago. Not even fucking kidding me. Because it was the first time I heard that fucking stupid ass Baby Shark song.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was
really?
like,
Man, that song is old.
somehow I got past it.
You ain't got no kids, then you ain't heard it.
Yeah, I don't got no kids that I hear.
Oh, yeah.
it was big on internet,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
They had it on the Late Show too,
The what?
where I think it was had the chick from Game of Thrones was singing it.
What? Oh, man.
I didn't
That
see
song was
that.
dumber than I thought, man.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, is that the highlight of your week? Because that was yesterday.
Yeah, I worked every other day.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. Steve?
yeah, pretty good. A lot of Borderlands and had a little sunburn at the beach yesterday.
Lobster.
A little bit.
So you and Josh went to the beach and got burnt the hell up.
Lobster.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Do we have a lobster sound? Do
It
we,
was a
do we
really
have
nice
that
day
queued up?
yesterday.
What sounds do lobsters make?
Lobster.
Are they like Pokemon?
They say lobster.
They can only announce their name.
You go to a Red Lobster, you walk in there, they got the tank of lobsters, they all in there saying,
Lobster.
You know, it's like, what the fuck? They all just say lobster. Look at those lobsters. Lobster. Lobster. There's a fucking Pokemon in this bitch, dude. Was that the highlight? The highlight of your week, Steve? The lobster? I mean, the fucking...
Yeah, the lobster.
All right, let's just edit point. That's an edit point.
Take that one out.
Leave it in. The sun burning.
It always gets left in, Marlon. Even like last week when Mark did this.
I didn't watch far enough to see.
Right at the end.
Got you.
You're about to be a meme, dude.
No.
I'm gonna
Big
make.
black dude doing this.
All right, we got it again.
Yeah.
No. All right. Tony.
Not much, man. Just work. I just gotta go through another week of this bullshit, and I'm gone.
So
sound
they
like
approved the
whoa.
transfer.
Oh no, I'm just talking about my vacation.
Oh.
So they didn't approve the transfer.
No, well, work's a little dicey, but when it all comes to fruition, I'll explain it. I don't want to say nothing, and then someone watches this, and then I get in trouble, and things are just getting dicey. Let's just leave it at that. And I just got another week, and I'll be out in LA. So
Nice. Starting the podcast with a bunch of edit points. I like it. It's easy. If we leave that in, Tony's getting fired. So.
yeah, cut that out.
Leave it in. He said, so they approved the transfer. His boss was like, what? You wanted to transfer? All right. Anyways. That's sad. That's the highlight of your week.
Marlon? Man, I've just been. I'm trying to do the green thumb thing, man. I'm trying to get my lawn in order. You know, I got fresh grass growing. I got steaks on the grill grilling. It was a good weekend, man.
You told me you were grilling. How did your steaks turn out?
It was perfect, man.
Perfect? I've been watching a lot of Master Chef, so were they perfect or were they not perfect?
That's not what he
They were
said.
good enough.
That's not.
It was good enough, man. I had like a perfect pink line for that medium well, man. Just real light. It was nice. Came out, got some nice char. I even turned it a little bit, you know, to get the little
On the edge?
Crisscross.
Yeah, man. You know,
Being fancy over here.
Yeah.
yeah.
Fancy,
Turn that
dude.
shit at a 45-degree angle. You didn't know about that shit, did you? What are we drinking today, boys?
Oh, Jesus.
What about
gotta
Mark's
go.
week?
You tell me, dude.
Well, we got to do the classic, man. We got to do shots around the bend.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I didn't hear about Mark's week.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh,
what's
Mark,
Yeah.
I forgot you were here, man. You Packer fan?
Oh, no.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers ain't the same, bro.
Aaron Rodgers is not the same.
Let me just go ahead and say that he did not carry me to victory in the fantasy league, so we will not be picking him up again.
I thought you were a Lions fan.
This week has been.
Let's be real. All of us are Lions
We
fan.
have to be.
Yeah, because we have to be.
Do we
But
have to be?
Yes.
Oh, you
we
have to be. yeah.
This guy.
Yeah. This guy. Yes, all of us have to be a Lions fan, even though we hate it. I hate myself right now that knowing that I'm a Lions fan.
Jesus, dude, stop. I don't think anybody is more of a Lions fan than Steve, though. He always gets the whole Lions team during fantasy football.
No, I don't.
Well,
I think last year I didn't even get one.
we don't have any good people, so.
I won too. That's probably why I won.
Yeah, you're right. Good.
He says, yeah, he's right.
And your tight end that didn't do anything all fucking season for some odd reason did something.
He gave him that week. He gave him that week.
Yeah, I lost him in the finals. I know.
For Steve.
I was like, Kyle Rudolph? Fuck yeah, this guy hadn't done shit all season. I got this in the bag.
Points, dude. He averaged 2 points all year.
Yeah, then all of a sudden it's like,
He hit you with
is
the
that
good
a
stuff,
30?
dude.
30? What? What is
He
that
said,
number?
he's like, this was for Steve.
I do this one for Steve.
Why does he sound like that, though? Why does he sound like that, though?
I do it like that?
I mean,
Yeah, dude.
Probably.
Rudolph.
Kyle Rudolph.
What?
So you're-
What?
No.
What?
No.
Come on, man.
Can't believe that motherfucker did that to me.
It's Tony so reminiscent about last
Yeah.
year fantasy.
And the fact that he runs like that.
Yeah.
That's
And
even worse.
It is terrible.
Just a little.
We don't know that.
What?
Anyways, my week was great, man.
Go on.
It wasn't.
yeah, I was like, is that it?
I worked, and then I worked some more, and then after I got done working, I worked again. So that's it. Here we are again at podcast.
This is honestly like therapy to me, though, for
It
real.
is, man. It really is. It's sad. But, all right, man. Marlon, what are we drinking, man? Let's get
First
some
off, we're
alcohol.
doing some shots.
Oh,
That's
let's
what we're doing.
Let's get it popping, dude.
You know, just get a little loose.
Yeah.
What do you guys want?
Can we get a little honey jack? Honey jack? Honey jack? Just a little honey jack. Just to kind of loosen you up.
Josh, let's get some tequila going.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll go with tequila this time, I think.
I'm going to take some honey.
Hey!
What kind did you guys want?
I want the bell, man. I got to ring the bell.
Ring the bell.
I want the good kind.
Whoa.
Thanks.
Do I want to ring the bell?
Ooh, a little extra.
You know you want to ring the bell, Mark.
More than you want to get me a shot?
You taking some jack through the head?
Yeah.
He said, yeah.
How else would you take it?
Huh?
What happened to the shot
To
glass?
the, what shot glass?
I'll just take that one.
Oh.
He said, oh.
Just a little shot.
That's
like
good. That's good.
yeah, that's about
good.
a 1.5.
That's good. That's going to loosen you up.
Yeah. I only have 4 of those
not
ones,
enough.
Marlon.
No,
Huh?
it's all right.
I only have 4 of those shot glasses. It's the ones I got in Mexico.
Oh, that's right. Josh, you had water last week.
I did.
Oh.
I think I messed up.
Are you feeling better?
I'll be
Yeah.
fine, Mark.
How's
Yeah,
your
I'm
head?
good, dude. I'm good.
Oh, did you actually do what I did? You just poured it and it just kind of came out like that?
Yeah, we got it. It's in there. We got it in the shot glass.
He's taking his through the head.
I'm taking mine through the eyes.
Shots all around,
Like
boys.
tequila.
Cheers.
everywhere.
Who did?
You did.
No, I didn't, dude.
Yeah, you did.
Shut up.
I'm bringing my shit. He's over here.
Cheers.
Oh, sorry, Mark.
Jesus, dude.
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah, that shit is still smooth.
Right? That's too much. All right. Hey.
The
All right.
classic Mark short circuit. The little, I'm getting.
So what we got here, Marlon?
What you said?
All right. All right, boys.
Wait.
I'm
What?
waiting.
Go ahead. Continue.
I'm still waiting because you've interrupted me.
So what'd you bring us?
Don't do that.
Marlon?
So this is from Right Brain Brewery. A little bit of cakewalk.
Where's Ray Brain?
Traverse City?
Is it Traverse City? Traverse City. Vanilla cream.
Very nice.
vanilla cream. You can't see it, but cause it's picking up on my face. But it's vanilla cream.
That's dope, man.
Let's see what this color looks like.
How many cream ales have we tried?
Wow.
Ooh, you hear that glug glug glug?
Hear the what?
Glug glug glug.
I don't know.
No,
Why
that's
don't you pour the whole thing?
because leave me alone. Nice, light, crisp, refreshing.
Dude, let him get his like.
This segment?
segment.
Does it smell good?
It smells kind of good, Mark. I'm gonna try a little bit.
How's it taste after that honey jack?
How's it taste, motherfucker?
Does it melt in your mouth, not in your hand?
I'm not really getting anything on this one.
Yeah,
It's
it
just
looks
beer.
real-
It's just beer.
Yeah, this is real bland to me, to be honest.
Well, let's give it a shot here, Steve.
Doesn't smell very strong.
Did you already taste it, Steve?
Yeah, it tastes like Budweiser.
Oh.
Yeah, it
just
doesn't
like-
really taste like anything.
This is like real bland beer.
I thought it was gonna be like kind of creamy, kind of like on the sweeter side, but it tastes like Bud Light to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Steve and Marlon
Yeah.
on that. It's just
I was thinking like that Kentucky, the Kentucky cream ale we had.
I'm trying to remember that one. That was
I remember
that was a
one.
lot sweeter.
Yeah, it was a lot sweeter, and that's what I was like expecting from this one. But it's like it literally, if you put any other just basic thing over there, I wouldn't label. I wouldn't look.
You could take
yeah.
the label off of this and stick Budweiser on it. I'd be like, oh yeah, that's a Bud.
yeah.
Definitely tastes like Budweiser. So right brain.
Jesus, dude, that was very.
So I give that a 3.
It's underwhelming.
Yeah,
It's
it's
very
very
underwhelming.
underwhelming. Yeah.
Is it a 3 only because it doesn't taste like a cream ale?
It's a 3 because it doesn't taste like anything.
Because a
Yeah.
Budweiser would get a 3. It gets a 3.
Yeah. I would have to give it a 2.
A 2?
Yeah.
He said a 2.
Because I'm like almost Steve. It's like a Bud Light. Just
Well, it's
Somewhere between a Budweiser and a Bud Light.
Yeah, it's just like your typical basic like ale. There's no why
Yeah.
they stuck that vanilla cream on there and just put a bunch of nice little decorations. Made me think it was gonna be cupcakes and cakes and
I thought it was gonna be
Cakes and
real
pies.
sweet. I was like,
yeah.
we had some blueberry stouts and
tastes like
pancakes.
blueberry
I was
pancakes,
like,
yeah.
okay, well let's try with some cake. Wow, this tastes extraordinary. Like extraordinary.
Very underwhelming, man. I'd give it a 4 just because they're in Michigan and you gotta give them that extra point. Otherwise, they'd be a 3 right down there with Budweiser.
Yeah. So for me, it's about a 3. It's about a 3.
We probably shouldn't have had the shot first, but that's fine.
no, even with that.
Oh well. All right.
What are we talking about, boys?
Where do we want to start? Steve, you want to give us your input on Toy Story?
Ooh.
No spoilers.
Yeah.
Am
With this guy.
I in for a nice
Movie of the year.
What?
Did you cry?
That's tough.
I
You see John Wick?
choked up a little bit at the end, man.
Did you really?
Oh
Yeah.
man, not another one.
Oh, Andy's growing up. He went to college.
Oh, that's already happened.
What? That already happened.
Did you not watch 3?
No, I ain't see it. No, I saw it. I just don't remember. Yeah.
Did any toys lose their heads? Don't answer that. Actually.
I was like, don't tell me.
I will say, the movie is very funny too. Like a lot of just like subtle jokes and stuff
good.
throughout. The Forky character, surprisingly hilarious.
That's voiced by Keanu Reeves, right?
No, he plays Duke Kaboom.
Is that the fork?
No, but he was pretty funny too.
Why did you want him to be Forky so bad? Why are you doing that?
And then
It's actually the most I've ever heard Keanu talk in a movie.
yeah,
That's true.
Oh, interesting.
When you think about all his movies he's been, he doesn't really say much.
I am not the one.
and then Key and Peele, they had their characters. They were
Bunny-
the stuffed
Bunny and-
animals that had
Bunny
like
and
their hands
Ducky.
conjoined, so they were like a pair the whole time.
Dude.
Which is kind of weird because like all the toys and stuff that came out with the movie, they're separated. Like I feel like they should have left them together.
What do you mean?
Like they're
The original
like,
toys,
separate.
they all got split up.
No. So like when they launched all the new Toy Story toys, there was like a bunny toy and there was a ducky toy, but like in the movie they're just like conjoined.
Yeah, their hands are
their
like sewed
hands are
together.
sewed together.
Oh.
So it's just kind of weird. But
But yeah, I would most definitely say it's a must-see.
A must-see.
Must-see.
What is your final rating?
Yeah.
A 9.5.
A 9.5?
What the hell?
So this is up there with Avengers?
Hell no.
This is better than Avengers.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
Hell no.
Hang on now.
Are you crazy?
No.
Yeah.
I gotta watch this now. I'm
I gotta
a
watch
huge
this.
Toy
I'm
Story
watching it
fan.
tomorrow.
Steve gave it a 9.
I'm watching it
8.5.
Hey, what time are
tomorrow.
you watching it?
9.5.
9.5.
I haven't decided. Haven't decided what time I'm watching it, but I've determined I'm watching it. And
I
if-
have tomorrow off.
I got tomorrow off too.
I do have Tuesday off.
I got Tuesday off.
Oh man.
Wow,
Yo, I'm about to get into some shit. Man.
I'm about to get into some shit, man.
Do you play any heroes at all?
No.
You know, the summer skins are out. El Jefe Garage, Uncle Gary with the chair, man. Sit some people down, have a hard conversation.
We need to get some. We need to get some of our heroes adventure streams going, dude.
Need to, man.
Or,
I'm stuck playing Final Fantasy right now.
oh yeah, are you? Yeah, me too.
I started leveling up my rogue. Going to be a ninja.
Look at you, just diving right into the content.
Yeah. Right into it.
All right, well, Josh also saw the movie. What would you give it?
Oh, you saw it?
I did see it.
That's all
you just-
together.
I thought you
Did you
just
take
told-
the you take
you
the
did?
old junior with you?
Yeah,
How'd he do in the theater?
fine. He loves watching movies. Quiet the whole time.
Interesting. How old is he again?
4.
Okay, so a couple more years.
I thought it was pretty good.
Was it a must see?
It's definitely a must see.
Okay,
So
and
it's
your
definitely-
final rating,
Definitely musty.
I don't know if I go as far as a 9.5, but
is it in the tier of Avengers?
I mean they're two totally different types of movies. Like,
They are.
I mean,
Steve
I
said it
would
was
say
better.
in its category, I give it a 9.
In its category.
What is its category?
Pixar
Disney
animated films.
Kids.
So it's up there with the likes of The Lion King and like the Disney Pixar classic movies.
Yeah,
So this is an instant classic from what you're saying.
it's a classic.
It's an instant classic.
It also looked really good, like graphically,
Oh, yeah.
like really, really good. Like that's what I was surprised about, like just watching it, like how like
Visually.
actually visually like good it looked.
Okay.
Okay. We got some good feedback on this movie. I think this is
think
going to
it's-
be a movie that pretty much everyone has to see. Would you guys agree?
I've always been a fan, so I would hope that it'd be good.
You
But
think
yeah,
4 movies is too much for Toy Story though?
nah.
I heard some people were complaining that
Yeah.
because 3 of them, it kind of like wrapped up the whole like story around them,
Yeah.
but it kind of has its like own story for the number 4.
Okay.
But then you have to remember, people complain about everything because they're like idiots. So
What's
I
fun?
I gave out free candy at work, or no, I gave out candy at work, and they were like, "Is this all you have?" Then you don't get anything.
Yeah, give me my candy back. You know what? I'm sorry. Is that you're right? Here, let me get that back. All right. All right. So are you gonna give me more or what? Oh no, I just took my candy back and got in my face.
There's only one person that said that, though. But
I can see where people are coming though. Like a lot of times, sequels for movies tend not to be. They usually don't live up to the standards of like the first movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So like the first movie would be good, and the second movie you're like, oh,
Just
like,
kinda always goes
I was expecting
downhill.
so much, and it just didn't hit that.
Is this one better than the first one?
What would
Yeah.
you, if you had to rate
What?
movies in a certain order from best Toy Story to worst Toy Story? How would you rate them?
Probably
Oh, shit.
number 4, and then 1 through 3.
Well, the first
You-
one was the worst one.
You put 3 in front of or behind
no,
2?
first he's saying first was like the second best.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
But he
have to
said
watch
this
them
is
again.
better than the original one that set the stage.
I think
So
for me
4,
it
1,
goes 4, 1, 3, 2.
4-1.
I'd have to watch 2 and 3 again. I haven't.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
remember
agree
2
with
and 3.
Josh. Well, I mean, I haven't watched 4 yet, but right now my order is 1, 3, 2 of Toy Story. The ending of 3, man, gets you every time.
Every time.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me.
What was the lyrics again, Mark?
Get up ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed. You gotta remember what the old town said, 'cause you got a friend in me.
Well done, Mark.
Cut that out, please. Wow, dude. The fourth one is better than the first one. The first one was a classic, dude. But that just might be a little nostalgia, but
Set the stage, though.
it did.
You really kind of...
4 is better than 1. I guess I got to see this, dude. All right. Jessica Jones, man. What's going on here, dude?
Boo! 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 And for anyone who likes Jessica Jones, boo to you. That's just whack.
That's just whack. Steve.
So mean to me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Steve. Go ahead. Tell me about it.
Steve likes it. Steve
Tell me about it.
Hey, let Steve have his segment, okay? You got your beer segment.
Okay. Okay. Well, I had a bad beer segment. So tell me about this shitty ass show. Listen. I gave you a nice underdog there, so you gotta swing yourself
He
now.
said, if you like Jessica Jones, boo to you too. Steve's like, I liked it. Steve.
I'm about 8 episodes in. It's interesting because her sister now has like powers, so they're kind of like teaming up to like fight the bad guy of the season.
Her sister is the blonde chick with the radio show, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now she's got like some like TV show that she's doing, and then
she was annoying in the first season to me, honestly, because she was always like in danger and she needed help and shit, right?
Princess
Yeah.
Peach, if you will.
Yeah, she was definitely a Princess Peach. But you're telling me that she grows into this dynamic character that develops powers.
well now she's like the hothead person. She's
Oh,
like
shit.
because she's got like her new powers and stuff like that. She's just always like, I need to go, need to do it because I got powers now. I can do it, whatever. And then Jessica's kind of like has to become, no,
Yeah.
don't do it.
The calm friend.
Yeah.
Don't call him, he'll call
Does
you.
this kind of sound like the Flash line, kind of? You know, like where people start getting powers and now they start doing things, kind of? Is that kind of giving you that weird, funky ass taste in your mouth?
Well, I like the Flash.
I like the Flash
I think-
too. I don't like this.
The Flash TV series is probably one of the best hero series out.
Yep, I agree.
I like a chick with a temper, too. A little sweetheart. Dude, she's a hothead now, dude?
Yeah.
To me, she's just as annoying. I mean, I finished the series.
What sticks out to me is she was like, when she was talking to her, was telling her, like, you didn't want to be a hero. You're not a hero. You don't have to be, but I want this. So she, like, wants to be a hero. She wants to, like, save people.
But she's a hothead. She's got a temper. So now she's just an annoying, hot-headed wannabe. Oh. Well,
That's great. So anyway,
dude, let Steve finish, dude. Jesus, dude.
Yeah, it's been interesting because like the bad guy, he's kind of like just like an average guy kind of thing. He's like a really smart guy. He's got like PhDs, I think, and he's
The
just
bad
like
guy's kind of cool.
Yeah, I saw an article just on
Just
the bad guy.
just picture Jessica Jones versus Dexter.
Oh, he's
a
a
lumberjack?
because he's
No,
like
not the lumberjack one.
Is he
The
like,
beginning of Dexter?
he's like he kills a lot of people, but he's smart enough to like not leave any like evidence.
Yeah.
So like she can't like prove that he did it in like the court of law or whatever. So
Yeah.
like he like gets arrested and then they have to release him because there's no evidence. Like you can't prove whatever.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, like I said, it's pretty much just imagine Dexter in that show and Jessica Jones trying to catch him.
But not lumberjack Dexter. Very important to note, though.
Not lumberjack Dexter. Got it, dude. All
But
right.
I think the season is their best season, I guess I would say, out of the three.
Season 1 was straight.
They're on 3 now?
Yeah, that's the third one, right?
Yeah, the third one.
Yeah.
Holy
One of all the Marvels.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Jesus.
I mean, yeah,
Have you seen the first one?
The first one was.
I
great.
saw 16 minutes of the first one before I decided this wasn't worth my time or anyone else's time.
The
Oh,
thing
you
is-
swept the legs in that show.
The
huh?
thing about Jessica Jones though is you kind of like have to think of it not as a superhero.
It's like a crime
show.
drama.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because you just pretty much, if you think of her as just like a PI, and you didn't even think about her with like superpowers, it could be almost like close to the same show.
Yeah.
Because even though she's like lumped in with the other like Marvel ones, it's like it's not even close to those ones.
No.
You gotta think of it like totally different.
So can I just watch Law and Order instead?
Maybe. I don't watch that show, but
Can I just watch it?
That's what I'm gonna do.
How many episodes have you seen? How many episodes have you seen, Steve, so far? You said-
I'm
it
on
was
episode 8.
Episode
I'm
8.
just where the one person died, Tony.
How many episodes in the season?
13?
Yeah, 13.
What episode are you on, Tony?
I finished it.
So how would you guys rate it or
Yeah.
rate it so far?
I'll give it like a 7. Like it's
That's
pretty
way too high. Be for real.
Oh,
For real. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd give it a 7.
What?
That's pretty average.
Did you
Yeah,
guys
it's
like
not-
get on cahoots with this?
No, dude. I mean, there's worse. Like Iron Fist was terrible.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Did you watch all of Iron Fist?
The first one.
I did, yeah.
And you thought that was better than Jessica Jones.
Okay, it's not good. I'm not saying it's. I'm not saying it's good. Okay, I'm not saying that. If Jessica Jones is a 2, which it's a 1, then Iron Fist is a 3, which is a 2.
What are you talking about, dude? Holy shit, dude.
Iron Fist is way worse. And as of a fan of Iron Fist, it made me sad.
It's not. It's not way worse. It's
way worse.
one step better than Jessica Jones.
No, it's
I actually
like
like
3
Jessica
steps.
Jones better than Iron Fist.
Yeah,
But
see?
I like those. Though. I didn't
Jess-
think they were shitty shows.
Jessica
though.
Jones had like the best bad guy with the one Doctor Who guy.
Kilgrave?
Kilgrave?
Kilgrave.
Yeah, Kilgrave,
Yeah.
I think for season 1, like the villain made that show. Honestly, I love that season. Not love, but I like that season because of the villain.
What was it, David Tennant, right? That
Yeah.
plays him?
Yeah, David Tennant.
You didn't watch Doctor Who.
Oh no, I didn't. I don't know what that is.
I didn't
Doctor Who
either.
fan? Come on,
No,
Mark.
I'm not.
You're gonna piss a lot of people off by not being a Doctor Who fan.
Did you watch Doctor Who? All right. So you guys both gave it a 7.
Yeah.
I gotta check it out. I gotta watch season 2 though.
I mean, one, even if it was going to be bad, I felt like as a Marvel just fan person, I watch all those superhero shows. So, but yeah, I liked it a lot. I thought it was better than I wasn't expecting. I didn't think it was going to be like amazing, but honestly, the villain in that one I thought was cool.
Sounds good.
I think the ending, the way how they ended it was good, but it was nothing like spectacular. Nothing like The Punisher or Daredevil.
So 7s across the board. It's
Yeah.
average.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yep.
Anybody else got anything as far as movies or shows to add? Are you guys ready to get into some video game shit?
I tried watching Murder Mystery, but I couldn't get through it.
I
have not
actually
tried that
watched that. That is actually a lot better than I thought it would be when
Hey!
you were telling me about it.
Shit.
Score 1 for Steve.
Yeah, it was. No, dude,
What
it
did you
was.
say?
It's
I
funny.
didn't give it that high of a rating.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
but,
I mean,
But
you-
he's saying it was better. It was meeting expectations,
no, I mean, like I thought it was gonna be like one of the kind of very bad Adam Sandler movies.
and it was.
Jesus, dude.
I thought it was. I thought I gave it like a 6.
You're like, I tried
What?
to watch it.
Yeah.
A
Which
6
was-
is
well,
a
that's-
what to
I
you?
think that's what I gave it.
Yeah,
Right?
it's
That's
like
low.
previous. Yeah, I mean, like it was just his past movies with like the one with like Chris Rock or whatever. Those were pretty.
Hey, my cousin was in that movie.
yeah.
Which
Yeah, it
ones?
was.
Well, I forgot what it was called. It
What was
like
it called? With
what-
Chris Rock's daughter was marrying
Yeah, it was
his son.
Yeah, his son. Like I watched that and I didn't.
The week of?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Is that what it's
I don't
called?
know.
Yeah, that's
'cause
it.
it was like they were getting married like
Yeah.
Yeah.
the week leading up to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, my cousin was in that movie. It was pretty cool. Shout out to Kenawan Bentley, man. He was in it. Eating the pancakes in Adam Sandler's house. It was dope. I was like, whoa!
Eating those flapjacks.
Yeah, and they weren't even invited. They just assumed that he was Chris Rock's relatives. It's racist. He's like, hey, good to see you guys. They came there just walking past the house. He's like, yeah. I was like, hey, that's Kenny, man. He's like, yeah, come in. We just made breakfast. We got a bunch of eggs, bunch of pancakes. He's like, all right, yeah, cool, let's go. He's just sitting in there. It's not. I was like, oh shit, that's racist, dude.
Yeah, we got Chris Rock 1 over there. Chris Rock 2. Bring in Chris Rock 3 and Chris Rock 4. You were right over there.
They just sit at the table eating pancakes. So how are you related? He's like, we're not. He's like, oh no.
But I mean, yeah, I didn't like that movie at all, or like any of the other.
You didn't like that movie?
No.
It was straight.
Yeah, that one wasn't that good.
You see, I was saying it was just this one. Just I thought it was gonna be like that, but I watched it and I liked it more than I thought I would.
So a 6.
Yep, a 6.
A little less than average, but it's
Yeah.
okay.
I thought,
It's
yeah.
okay. I think you forget about the higher numbers in the rating scale.
No, I know they're there. I know they're there, and from what I watched, it was a 4.
When people say 1 through 10, there's still like a 7 through 10. You pretty much stop at 6.
Yeah, well, give me a reason to rate that, and I will. That movie did not do it, and I actually watched most of it.
Do you ever finish movies?
Yeah, if they're worth finishing.
Anyways, Tony, you see that new Neon Evangelion thing for Netflix?
Oh, new Evangelion.
That's what I said.
What'd you call it?
For me?
I heard
Yeah.
people were giving it some bad reviews, though. I didn't watch it because I don't like robot animes, but
Technically, they're not robots; they're angels. But you know,
Okay.
let's get into like more detail about that later.
okay.
I mean, I don't know. That's tricky. That's pretty tricky. That's pretty tricky.
I mean,
Yeah, man, I have some high hopes for that.
it's hard because like that's a cult classic for in the anime like genre. You know, people expect certain things, and
They expect a brotherhood.
yeah, basically, you know, you can't. It's just some shows back then they're
They're
not
living
as
in the past, man.
yeah they're not as good. Like for example, I try to watch Rurouni Kenshin. I can't do it, man. That does not hold well throughout the years. That is terrible. And I used to love that show as
What
a
are you
kid.
talking about? Why
Yeah,
is
he
it terrible?
Oh,
ate that
man.
shit up.
Yeah,
man.
right.
I'd call him up and be like, "What you watching? Watching Rurouni Kenshin? Wow, that shit is trash."
Dude,
Yeah.
I had a hard time rewatching that, and
You know,
it is
Honestly, it's the same thing as Final Fantasy VII. You know, that was a great game back in like 6th, 7th grade. You go back to playing it now, and you can't target shit. You can't. It sucks.
I replayed it a few years ago.
Yeah.
It was straight.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
sucked then.
It was straight.
No, it sucked.
It was straight.
It sucked. Stop. I realize you're a Square Enix fan. Just stop, though. Okay, stop it.
Did the graphics with your eyes?
Well, I mean, you look at Cloud, and his arm looks like a fucking dumbbell.
That's how it was back in the day.
Yeah, and it
Those
was,
are them graphics.
and it was the pinnacle of gaming.
Yeah, dude.
A dumbbell arm,
Okay.
and he, with no face, just eyes, and he's just over there.
He was, dude. He was. He always did that shit.
If there was one anime that you could have redone for updated, you know,
Like updated
animation and art,
art. That's a tough one.
Updated art,
yeah.
any anime.
Like if you gave Full Metal Alchemist and you made it Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Full Metal Alchemist is fine the way it is.
That's already updated.
I know.
He's
I'm
saying- he's
saying
giving an
do
example.
that.
He's
Do
just
that
saying, like, an
same.
older
Do that
anime,
same
like,
thing to
way
an older
like-
anime.
Like they had already made Full Metal Alchemist, and then they came out with a Brotherhood, like revamped the story and everything.
And just like glossed it up. Trigun, easy.
That's what I was gonna say right there, my Trigun.
All right, relax, please. Relax. Damn, that's a good one though.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, I know what I would do. But
Fill her up, Grandma.
That's a good one. Where he's like, please, fucking got pistol whipped. His fucking eye was swollen. That's a good anime, man.
yeah,
But
That's a classic, man. Probably my favorite, honestly.
You know what I want, Mark?
easily one of my
He's gonna
favorites.
say something stupid. Watch this.
I'm not gonna say no.
what? What?
Crisis averted.
You say yours, Mark.
I got a couple, but if I had to choose between the three,
It'd be Yu Yu Hakusho, wouldn't it?
that
Oh,
was
with the guy with the hot dog here. Mark, what was his name?
Kuwabara.
Yeah, that was the one.
I think I like that anime so much though. I would leave that one alone actually, and I would actually go with Gundam Wing. They should revamp that into like a more modern Gundam series because that is my favorite story out of all the Gundam series. But
Isn't that what they do with all the new Gundams that come out?
no. All right, your turn. See what you got. Oh, I know what you got.
I already told you mine.
What was yours? Hamtaro?
What's the Hamtaro theme song again?
Little Ham? I don't remember.
Or it was like something weird, dude. It was something stupid. It's
No, I already told you.
Fate. Stay
No.
Night.
They already
They already did that. When
made it
Unlimited
better.
Blade Works.
yeah. That's a good movie too, by the way.
It's
You already
really
told me
glossy.
this?
It's like
What'd you say?
Huh? I said Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh, that's yours?
Yeah.
I thought you saying that was mine.
that was
No,
yours.
That was mine.
Oh, you trash. What's yours, Steve?
Dude, first off, no.
Of the few animes I've seen, I mean, Trigun sounds like a pretty good idea.
Boom! Trigun.
He's only
That's
seen
confirmation
two.
right there. I don't
And the other one was fucking Pokemon. What are you talking about?
Pokemon's
Dragon
huge.
Ball Z.
There you go.
That's-
They got Dragon Ball Kai.
Man, super.
But he's still picking Trigun. That says something.
Dude, don't call Yu Yu Hakusho trash first off. Okay. Dude,
I still want that as a Blu-ray. Like, you don't even have to redo it. Just give me that on Blu-ray right now. I bet
They
you.
already put it out on
I thought
Blu-ray,
they
and
had
it had the or no,
No,
maybe it
then
came
the-
out in Japan, but they
yeah,
have the
then-
new
yeah.
OSTs or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, they never came out in America.
The
You never
updated
got
ones.
that?
I don't think
Wow.
it
The
came
only
out
thing,
here.
the only thing they ever did after the series was the movie, which was a couple years, like right after.
I think it's coming though. I think it's coming. This
Better, man, because I've been asking for a Blu-ray of Trigun forever.
That is like a great anime. For those that haven't actually watched that, fucking phenomenal. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's a comedy that gets real,
Yeah, it hits
real
you,
quick.
For Mark's lingo, it hits you with the real shit.
Hits you with the real shit. Yeah, Trigun's really good anime, man.
All right, so we got 4 Triguns around the board. So
No, I didn't say I was a big fan of Trigun.
Mark's on board.
All right, anyways. We strayed from topic, clearly. Very far. Let's get into some gaming shit, dude. Following E3, there's some packages and some more details that came up for some of those hot games that were announced. Do you guys know any details about the Cyberpunk collector's pack and all the shit that comes with that? Holy shit.
I looked at it a little bit, but I didn't actually. I mean, like, I'm still undecisive. Like, I know that's going to be a pretty popular game. It's just not a game that I'm really into. I'm not huge
Are you not
into.
getting it?
Well, I'm not huge into first-person view games for the most part.
I'm not getting it.
Like,
You play shooters.
well,
I
that's
don't play shooters,
shooter,
man. I'm
but
not getting
I'm just saying, like, at first.
You're not getting it?
No, I'm not getting it.
But I don't know. I'll have to see for that. I'm not 100% sure.
Wait, that game is like first person view?
Yeah, I believe it was first-person view.
Nothing wrong with that. I
Yeah,
played
nothing,
Skyrim.
yeah,
I
nothing
played the
wrong. I
shit
just,
out of
it's just
Skyrim.
me personally. I've never really been into it. I mean, besides, I guess, shooters. But even then, like, I've never really been into, like, a first-person story. Like, I didn't really play Fallout that much. Didn't play any of the Elder Scrolls that much. Like, what?
I guess I just thought that was third person view.
So,
I
like,
just assumed it was, I guess.
I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I've never been, like, into the whole first-person, like, action RPG style. So.
I'm not picking it up.
What? Why?
So I'll probably play like 5 minutes of it and then stop.
Classic Josh. Can't finish a game.
But you do that with every game, though.
Not true.
no, that actually is true. Unless the game is like specifically multiplayer online, you just don't finish.
It's true, Mark. Sometimes he doesn't even play the game.
He buys, he's like, this is going to be great.
You know, I tried to give you your.
You go over to his house and it's like still in the wrapper.
Still in the wrapper, dude.
I tried to give you your Destiny 2 back. Remember when you came over?
That's your favorite game. I didn't want to.
I hate that game. I tried to give it back to him and he left it by the TV. Dude.
He forgets his own game, dude. Well, I thought the collectors looked pretty sweet. It comes with a bunch of stuff. It's $250.
What comes in it,
It
Mark?
comes with a collector's. Comes in a sweet collector's box. Has the game disc, obviously. It's a steel book, our favorite. But I don't know if I didn't see if they had like just a regular deluxe though. I just saw the collectors and they're like sold out everywhere except GameStop, which is weird.
Is it better than the Death Stranding baby?
I didn't
Wait,
look
that game comes with a baby?
Yeah.
Oh, man,
like
that's
the
too
little
much-
fetus
too
thing?
much
Yeah.
stress, dude.
That's weird.
That's weird.
That's really weird.
If anybody picks up that collector,
It's like, what's on your shelf? It's, it's just a...
Oh, it's the baby. It's the fetus.
It's the fetus from this game. What?
It comes with a 25 centimeter by 10-inch statue depicting the
Keanu?
No.
Oh.
Oh,
wish,
dude, I might have just
Pass.
done that.
I wish. Now the game's protagonist, a hardcover art book, a metal pin, a Quadra VTech metal keychain, it sounds cool, but it might just be some regular shit.
Yeah, it's probably just a keychain. Just a regular metal keychain.
Annotated copy of the visitor's guide to the Night City. So is that supposed to be like a map or something?
I don't know.
Sealed in an NCPD evidence bag.
All I'm saying is they make everything sound like real sweet.
And then they
it's
get
proud.
you. Yeah, they hit you with that EA shit.
Or that Fallout shit.
Yeah, I was about to say, as long as you don't get hit up with that Fallout shit, you should be straight.
They pull the EA on you.
Well, they started setting up for the Fallout new bags to everyone, right? Or to whoever signed up for it.
Yeah. But I mean, like, just regardless that you have to go through that shit is just like,
That's
took like
terrible.
6 months.
That's terrible.
yeah, that's rough.
That's terrible.
Fallout 76 was on sale, actually.
It's been
know
on
why?
sale since like
No,
the game came out.
I mean, they fixed it, right? They like patched it and everything, and it's actually functioning now. And they're providing DLCs for it.
Are they?
I thought, yeah, they got that Nuclear Winter, which is like I think it's like a
Battle
battle royale.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
This is that as
Fallout's
well.
on your list. Huh?
I tried to look
I
at
love Fallout.
Fallout's on your list.
You play Fallout, right?
No, I like Fallout 4. Fallout 76 is trash though.
Fallout 3, that was good. Fallout New Vegas, little spinoff, that was great.
I didn't play those. The 4 is the one that I played, right?
Yeah,
The one that we were playing.
Yeah, we played the. It's fucking great.
Did
Yeah,
you
4 was
see?
great.
Did you see Gears of War DLC is actually free too?
I didn't see. It's free.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they said that their DLC would be free.
What?
No.
Fuck years. That's actually pretty impressive though.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
You don't see that too often, though. But fuck you.
Yeah. You almost never see that.
Well, Avengers
that's
said that they were
crazy.
going to do that too,
Yeah.
but
Well, I would hope. I mean, you only got 5 characters.
true.
It's true.
Just want more. Well, I'm just gonna go off the side topic a little bit. It is still about games, but you guys hear that the thing with EA in the other countries about the loot boxes? So
Like in all their games.
yeah, so obviously loot boxes is a prominent
Popular.
thing that most games now they try to do to get more money, and us as consumers, we fucking hate it. We do not want to spend money to try to get extra stuff for the most part.
I like
Get a
the,
random chance at it.
Yeah,
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 random chance.
and then
I like a little slot machine every now and
I
then.
know you do, dude.
but
Open up some packs.
but
Not a gamble.
I like it better if it's
Not
like
good.
earned currency, like by playing the game
yeah,
to get like
so like
extra stuff.
Yeah.
EA is obviously the biggest one that does it, especially with their sports games, their 2Ks, their
We
FIFAs.
do it with everything.
Like most countries nowadays have been pretty awesome trying to fight off the loot box. Like mostly, like a lot of UK countries are fighting it off, and EA is just not having it, obviously, because that's a good chunk of their money. Like they look back at their revenue, so they've been going to court for this, and their recent one was fucking crazy. That they don't consider it a loot box. It is not gambling. It's a surprise box.
This is a whole.
I
that
like
was
me a
while
good
ago,
surprise
right?
box.
It was like a week or two ago. Yeah.
No, it's gambling.
Yeah.
It's definitely
Yeah.
gambling. You're
It's-
putting money in and
Yeah.
you're getting something and
At
you open
random.
it up. It's like, oh man, I'm
Yeah.
addicted to this now. I got a legendary. I'm that's great. I'm spinning it a couple times, buy a couple more chests. I know I'm gonna get a legendary if I keep buying.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's like it's a form of gambling
Yeah.
in gaming form. It's terrible. But
Yeah. So like they're and I'm cool. It's cool that a lot of countries are fighting it. Like making sure that that's not cool, and it's great for us as consumers that we we don't want to be having to spend all this extra money at a chance of something that we might not ever get without spending thousands of dollars in. But yeah, I just thought it was pretty fucking crazy that EA called it a surprise box. That it's like they compared it to like toys, like physical toys that they sell at well, Toys R Us isn't around anymore, so I can't really.
They're
Compare.
on their way
They're
back.
coming
Yeah,
back,
they're on their
actually.
back, but
They're
I mean,
on their
they're
way
like,
back. Did you hear that news like
Toys
this
R Us
week? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
they're bringing that one back on
28th
28th Street.
really?
Yeah, it's coming back.
How
That's
they
why
on
they
their
haven't
way back?
knocked it down.
How are they on their way back? What have they?
I think
been
they
doing?
said that they were gonna take them as like, I don't know if they're gonna be under like separate ownership, but they have to follow the Toys R Us model. Does that make sense? Like so people can open their own Toys R Us's.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like a
Domino's.
franchise.
yeah, I was
or
about to say
something.
franchise it basically. But yeah,
I don't know, something like that. But
they
they're
were
on their way
basically-
back.
They're basically comparing it as like if you went into like a toy store and bought like a little surprise box, and kids love that, and they were trying to make it as innocent and just make it seem like it's not a big thing.
Still gambling.
No, it definitely is, but like they're trying to tell like these a lot of older people probably don't play video games, probably doesn't even understand the idea of this, and trying to sell it off like, no, it's not big.
So they're equating this to essentially buying a Happy Meal. So
yeah, pretty much.
I'm gonna go to McDonald's.
Exactly.
I'm gonna get this. I might get the toy I want,
Right.
but I might not.
Yeah.
I gotta keep buying these Happy Meals to get the toy I want.
But yeah, with so many like young people being like gamers now, like pretty much the whole generation now is like young kids being being gamers. Like that's so much gambling put towards kids.
Yeah.
Like
It's fucking genius, actually.
Yeah.
That's fucking genius.
Wait,
So Marlon, would your game have loot boxes?
Yeah,
Well, Marlon likes loot boxes though.
I do.
He does. He
I
loves it.
actually do.
Yes,
I'm not.
he does.
I don't buy them a whole lot.
But
And, like, on
I
Heroes,
find
like-
it's fine if Marlon likes them. But I mean, like these young kids are like 8 and
My kids
Stuff like
fucking
that would
took
be
my
like-
credit card and bought a bunch of loot boxes. We got an issue. What'd you get in there? Did you get anything good? Did you get any legendaries? I'm gonna punish you for these 5 because you got a legendary. And that 6th one, you got the legendary. But these 5, why'd you use my card? You know?
But yeah, it's kind of messed up that EA, and they've been on this war for a while because like I don't know if anyone picked up the Star Wars Battlefront 2. But
Yes.
No.
Loot system or a loot box system.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mark. But yeah, it's just like it's pay to win for that game.
I didn't buy it for full price though. I picked it up like a few weeks ago.
Steam
Yeah.
sale?
No, I got it at GameStop.
I mean-
Buy 2 get 1 free or whatever.
But I mean, still, just
Who is
for-
this?
When?
What, is it over?
Is what over?
No, he just had a coupon
Had a-
probably. Yeah, for
yeah.
renewing your.
Do you have another one?
No.
I think I got one.
Yeah, I got one too. I
Oh,
think.
Oh yeah, I got the B-Dub certificate too from
Oh,
when
sweet.
they screwed us over on their food.
Yeah, I'm still kind of sad about that.
Yeah,
But anyway,
that's
moving on. But yeah, I think it's kind of messed up that EA's still going hard on that. I mean, after everything that's going on, you think they would just give in, but man, they are really fighting the fight to keep loot boxes around. Where I
EA
think-
is like one of those trash companies lately, dude. And I like EA because Star Wars. Remember that, Steve?
But how many years in a row did they get voted worst company in America?
A lot, and it's sad because I like them. 'Cause it's Star Wars.
the MMO one.
Yeah, and EA's behind.
All right, the MMO one was good.
Did you play?
Yeah, we all played it.
No, did you play?
Wasn't there like a separate EA, like EA Arts or something like that? Or was,
No, EA is Electronic
yeah,
Arts.
it's Electronic Arts.
Yeah.
no, I thought there was something. Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
I mean, all the companies have different branches, but they're still under E EA.
The Old Republic is the MMO. Knights of the Old Republic is the actual game.
Oh, I never played that one.
Knights of the Old Republic was
Knights of the Old
solid.
Republic is dope, and EA made that game. That's what started the whole thing. That's what started that whole wave of the fucking MMO.
Old Republic was really good too, though.
Knights of the Old Republic was good too. Damn, didn't you hear that?
Is that
You hear
what we
20
played?
said?
Is that what we played online?
But
The Old Republic is the MMO,
Yeah.
but it's based off of EA's old game on Xbox.
Box, yep. Knights
But
of the
it
Old
was
Republic.
BioWare that did.
EA BioWare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did the
That was Old
Old
Republic?
Yeah.
It was EA.
Yeah.
was
Let's
silly.
play slot ball.
No, it's football. Was it slutball for real? They did.
Dude,
We played some slutball. Dude.
Hubball was
Well,
one
that's
of
what we
the.
always call this, so that's kind of like it almost like was like yeah, that's
Dude,
exactly
he said
what it
that,
is.
and I was sitting here like, yeah, that's what it was called.
Dude,
Yeah.
Hubball is one of the best battleground games in any MMO ever made.
We had some all-out brawls in that game. Dude.
Do you remember when the glitch where you could pull people up into your force field and insta-kill them when they were trying to score?
Yeah.
You remember when you watch people get force pushed off of ledges? That shit was great.
Or force or force choked in the fire?
Hey, he's got the ball.
yeah.
Pick him up. Pick him up. Pick him up.
Pick him up. Yeah, dude. It's a juggernaut. I love force choking people, dude. He's like, okay. He's like, that's all you hear him say. You just hear him choking. Like I had the sound on my headset. All you hear is, dude. I was like, holy shit.
And then Mark's evil ass. He's just sitting over there in his chair with his robe on and his gold glasses. Just like,
Why? Why are we back here again?
I want some military.
All right, dude. We changed it. Yeah, so it was cool. Star Wars is cool. Anyways.
All right, sorry to go off topic, but I just wanted to know if anyone.
No, I'm
saw
not feeling
anything.
you. I like that company, and they're just.
I heard
shit in
something
it.
about it. I didn't know anything about it though. But
No.
yeah, I'm guessing that's what it was.
All I gotta say is loot boxes are great. If you don't want them, don't buy them.
The one guy.
The one thing, Tony's whole point was like loot boxes, like not
horrible.
to support loot
Would
boxes.
you rather buy a loot box or a battle pass?
A loot box.
Really?
Yes.
What?
Oh man, I'm totally with the battle pass.
No, I don't
Wait,
like
battle
loot
pass for
boxes.
what?
I like the
even-
battle pass. Anything.
Anything?
Yeah, just the way how
Just like earn experience to level up and get rewards based on your level.
guarantee rewards.
Yeah, guaranteed
You
rewards.
just gotta grind it out.
I like a little bit of chance. A little.
All right. I was
Hey,
gonna say.
Don't
I
get
like
me
the
wrong. I like
grind.
to open a good.
I know you're a gambler. You are a gambler.
He is, dude. He is.
I would say I would like them both in there because I understand the
I like the
business
option.
part. I understand the business part that they need to have those to make money.
Give me an option though.
But yeah, give me an option to be able to do it by like myself throughout the thing, not
Yeah.
have to spend money.
Like I'm okay with loot boxes if I'm allowed to earn currency to purchase the loot boxes. But yeah, but I'm not okay where it's just like the only way to get a loot box is to spend money. Like that
Yeah.
isn't.
And that's why we
I-
play. I like Heroes. Their system. Just
Honestly,
because-
that's how
Yeah.
you guys pulled me into Heroes. Because like I started playing because remember I was like a League fan the whole time, and then when I played a couple games, I was like, whoa, I can earn all these skins like just at random through like getting the boxes for like leveling up. I was like, this
I think you got
is.
the little Ragnarok skin, didn't you?
I did.
That's a legendary.
Yeah, it's sweet. I love that
Got a
skin.
big ass head, and he loves it.
I love it.
he loves it. I love it.
But yeah, like as long as you can like earn it, I think it's okay for the most part.
Yeah.
You
But-
have
Because
you,
it becomes
you have to.
grindy. Like I
Yeah.
don't mind the grind,
Yeah.
but let me earn it or give me the option. Don't just tell me like, all right, well, if you want this sweet ass skin, you gotta buy credits, and then you only get a chance to get it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a chance that you go all the way down to 0 credits, and all your money that you put into this game was worth nothing. You
And
didn't get
those-
shit out of it.
And on top of that, slapping a $60 price tag on the game that I just met.
Yeah.
And,
That is harsh.
and those credits don't always equal up to a certain amount of loot boxes.
They
It'll
almost
get you
never
like
do.
2.5 loot boxes to get those.
Yeah, that's always so weird.
Yeah, come on, EA, what the fuck?
Now I don't agree with that. Give me a even number. Come on.
Let me buy a loot box pack, dude.
Buy a loot box pack. $20 for 10 loot boxes.
Hey, Heroes does that, man.
Yeah, I know.
You put your money in there. They say, hey, you get more.
I bet you that's probably one of their legal things too. They're like, you're not actually spending money. You're spending the money on the credits, and you're using the credits to get the box.
That
That's
is
how they're
kind
like-
of
they're
like why
trying
they
to-
do that. Like a lot of companies do that now when they have a loot box. Like,
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not
man.
real money you're spending.
You put your money in Heroes, you get gems.
Yeah, exactly.
Gems are everything.
All right, Cherry.
Gems.
All right, Tony, what's up with this? What's up with Square Enix decreasing Tifa's titties?
What are you talking?
You know what I'm talking about?
What the hell are you talking
I
about?
wanted to talk about that because I
Ow.
heard Tony liked titties. So. I mean, boobs, breasts.
Are they going 2 PC?
They
Well,
said
PC,
they
bro.
said
I
they
mean,
wanted
bro.
They're just trying to bring it down to the more
they
from
wanted to
like
keep it realistic.
yeah.
Is this for real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Well, they said that it's they didn't decrease her boob size. They just changed her bra size, or they gave her a different bra or something. I don't know what they said. They tried to cover it up, but
they're trying to change it up.
That sounds
She,
like the
she,
same thing.
she
to me.
wearing
Yeah.
she wearing a sports bra. Dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
basically-
also they're packing them in. Packing them in.
I mean, they just want to be more realistic and not just like crazy, just hanging out there.
oh man, but Marlon likes when they're hanging. Ooh, that was close. Oh, I'm good.
I appreciate it if you don't throw me under the bus, Mark. Thank you in the future.
Edit point.
What have I done to you? I haven't done anything.
What do you mean, dude? I don't know. I just
You threw him right under the bus
I
there.
don't know. I'm sorry.
You gave him the gold glasses.
Yeah,
That was his payback.
Yeah, you did.
those are your glasses. That's not my
When was
fault.
the fucking last time you saw me in glasses?
Yesterday.
You're a chronic liar. You need to seek help. Holy shit, dude. All right. Dude, anyways, I just wanted to bring that up because I read that. I saw you know how when you scroll through, you see like a really like
Just a small
a title that fucking pops out. I was like, Tifa's bra. What the?
He had
is
to
this
click on
about?
it.
I heard it was interesting.
You got Mark over here just scrolling through Tifa's book.
Why am I looking like that, dude? Why am I looking like I'm about to commit a crime, dude? Are you like I'm about to
get around to see you?
You look like I'm about to pull out my dick and start jerking, dude. He says it. Dude, like what is wrong with you, dude? Edit point for real. I can't do that.
Were you scrolling down to see the pictures this morning?
Yeah, like, they got a picture of him though? No, dude.
He said, I've been playing this game for so long. I always wanted to see what they look like.
All right, dude, we're done, dude. I was wondering what you guys thought. Anyway, that Pokemon gameplay. Did you guys see that Pokemon gameplay?
Which one?
Oh crap!
The arena, the gym.
No, the guy roaming around in the wild area. The gameplay at
In the
actual
multiplayer
Nintendo.
area.
Sure. Yeah.
I saw someone make fun of it and try to like make it seem like Breath of the Wild, where they were like just covering up and making like. I thought that was kind of cool, but I saw a little bit of it. Yeah.
Wait, does that man? It's not. Now that you say that, are there similarities in that? That's nasty. They just take the Breath of the Wild like. Anyways, that wild area is very vast. I like that shit. I like those open world sandbox games, and it looks like it's kind of like it's a dimensional game where you could. It's like kind of both. When you go into the wild area, it's like huge, and then I guess it is like kind of like multiplayer. But I didn't see anybody walking around. But then he linked up with his friends, and they took down that Steelix thing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna be like man, what game?
Like I said, it looks cool. I just wish that the big guys were like legendaries or evolved.
I mean, they might. So when he said that we each get a chance to catch it, though, does that mean we can each get? So if there's 4 of us, we each get a Steelix if we can catch it, or?
Well, I know the way how they were saying it is like once you.
I thought if you just took it down and you all got it.
Well,
whatever.
I think you still have to catch it, but I think also when you defeat it though, it unlocks that Pokemon for you to be able to catch too, like in the wild.
In the video, he said. So when the guy asked him,
do we each take turns throwing a Pokeball, and whoever clicks first gets it?
So this is like it's gonna be essentially like Pokemon Go, like where you take down a raid. Then they give you like a certain amount of balls, I'm guessing, to catch whatever you.
That's
were
what
fighting.
I thought it would probably be like.
Yeah, probably something like that.
The guy in the
Same
video
model.
said we each get a chance to catch the Pokemon.
Yeah, it's probably similar.
So
to
it's
Pokemon
probably
Go.
similar because like in Pokemon Go, like when you do the raid, like it still goes based off of whatever team you're in. So like whatever team that did more for the raid to defeat whatever the Pokemon is, they would give more. What's the premium balls? I think you got from that Premier balls. Yes, Premier balls. So you got, if your team did more and you're a part of that team, you were like given like maybe like 12. Where like say if you're Mystic, and the Mystic did the most, you got 12, and I'm Valor, I did like the second most, I'll probably get like 10 or 8, and then like the last place team would get like 6 or something like that. Right. So you just get more chances because your team.
The first person catches it on the first Pokeball.
Maybe.
No, like each of you have your own like. Chance.
Oh, okay, so it's separate. It is separate.
Yeah, it's separate.
Okay,
yeah, that's how at least Pokemon Go does it. Yeah.
All right.
Maybe it's whoever did the most damage to the Steelix gets more Pokeballs.
Yeah, that's probably like what it'll do. Like,
I don't think so though, because the guy said that it's.
I mean, it could be even.
It's built around people bringing, like, so one of the guys had a Togekiss and like he's just mainly focused on like cast and reflect and like healing moves and shit. And I was like, oh shit, that's.
It also
dope,
makes sense
dude.
that it should be even because like obviously then the guy whoever gets to turn their Pokemon to Dynamax would get the most because he'd be the most effective, like doing the most damage. Because if we were to play together, obviously we'd be like, all right, if we had to go against like a Gyarados and we're like, all right, Marcus will probably most likely have a Lightning Pokemon. We're like, all right, we gotta have his guy
like
go
level
Dynamax.
100, level 100, level 5, dude. So we all wanted to be equal.
Jesus, dude. Your Pokemon are only level 5? You suck.
Okay, I was just joking. He took it too far. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. That was a bit much in me. That is not what an ace trainer should be doing, and I apologize.
Set a good example for your other Pokemon trainers.
Shut up, you suck.
Dude, he's a terrible Pokemon trainer, dude. He beats his Pokemon, dude.
Yeah, I'm the best.
You know,
Beats Pokemon.
what would Marlon's like character be? If you met Marlon in the wild, like, what would what would his like character trader be?
The karate dudes. You see how angry those guys are, dude?
Yeah, they say like funny things like "hoo-ah."
Yeah, dude.
Like he'd be like walking by, be like, "You punk, bring your lunch money."
Oh no, Marlon's a rocker, dude. Marlon's a rocker, dude. Dude, those guys are angry, dude.
So I'm a thug. Guess what you're saying, Mark?
Rocker Marlon wants
Rocker
the
Marlon
battle.
wants the battle, dude. He's like this.
Can I at least be doing like the Spider-Man? Like,
All right. Do they usually have bird Pokemon? Or no, they got poison Pokemon, don't they?
Some of them have.
it's like poison, ground, dark. It's like nothing good.
Ground Pokemon are dope. No, I hate ground Pokemon.
Yeah, remember my Excadrill?
Ooh. He's specifically asking you. I'm assuming something happened.
I'm not answering. So what are we talking about?
All right, gentlemen. The time has come, dude.
What time is it?
We prepared our lists.
Kind of.
Have we?
I haven't. My list is trash except for one game. But basically, we prepared a list. I asked you guys to prepare a list. Since we're about halfway through the year now. We got some amazing games coming out the second half of this year, and I just wanted to recap on the first part of the year and what amazing games we've had this first part. So, let's let the games begin. See what I did there? Steven!
What's up?
What you got, man? Let's get it, dude. What you got, dude? I was gonna start with Tony, but I don't want to argue yet. So
I'll say let me go next because there's just so many, and mine is subject to change once I get reminded of something else. But
yeah, me too. I want to go last.
Well, when you told me to get 5 of them, I felt like such a fraud because I'm like I haven't even played that many games this year.
Yeah, but it could just be stuff that you felt strongly about. You didn't necessarily have to play them, even though if you played them, I mean, you'd be able to give a better opinion, but you didn't necessarily have to play them. Just
I honestly have one for Steve that probably Steve
But
won't
you
think
can't
of,
say wow.
why
I
not?
mean, that's like one of the main ones.
I didn't do it.
I had to cut him off real quick.
He said, but you can't say wow. He's like, shit. That's it. That's my
Steve,
top
you
5.
can say wow. Go ahead.
Yeah.
It's not the top of my list.
Go. From
Well, what's
5
the
to
top
1.
of your list?
Yeah,
It's on
now I'm
everybody's
curious,
list here. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
I mean, I don't even have 5, man.
What's the number 1?
I mean, it would probably be Kingdom Hearts,
Yeah.
even though it
say,
was pretty
hey.
damn easy. But it was fun.
It's one of the most anticipated releases of the year. So
Yeah,
dude.
that was
It came out
that was 13 years in the making.
And then Borderlands has been pretty fun lately. And then WoW. I mean, WoW was fun, but it's just like there wasn't much content. It was more of like just me doing arenas and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
It's empty, isn't it?
No, there's a couple.
Yeah.
Hey,
There was actually one that I was thinking for you, Steve, that I almost made on my list.
What's that?
Resident Evil 2, the remake.
Yeah, I was thinking about actually buying that one, but it came out like 2 days before Kingdom Hearts, so I was like,
Sweet.
I'm going to buy Kingdom Hearts instead.
Yeah.
Sweeter. They're not sour, right?
Dude, no one cares
Alright.
about the damn candy, dude.
I figured that could have been one on your
Yeah,
list.
because I like looked at a list and I was like, okay, what actually came out earlier this year? So I had like the Wikipedia had like a huge list of them, and I was like going through. I was like, oh yeah, Resident Evil 2.
Yeah,
They
man.
did the remake, like a real remake.
Yeah, a real remake.
You named everything. I thought you were gonna say that though, but I guess it wasn't clear. Like you didn't necessarily have to play them, but like games that popped out at you that you thought would have been good, or that you thought were good that no one else thought were good. Because there's a couple of those on my list.
Are we jumping right into Tony then so we can clash?
Well, is that all you got, Steve? Kingdom
yeah.
Hearts is a staple. That's the best game of this first half of the year, honestly. Oh, sorry, Tony.
This is where we might fight because I'm not even. Kingdom Hearts isn't even one for me.
Excuse me, speaking to the mic.
Wait.
What did you say?
Do you want to just like list them off first, or do you just want to get into fighting right away?
I
Well,
mean, let's-
let's
let's
it off
like-
of the.
Yeah, it's just wait.
Let's hear what everyone has to say
Yeah.
before you guys start fighting.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
All right.
yeah. For me, I base my games off of what I played and what I know. There's a couple of games that I wanted to put on there, but I haven't had a chance to try it out. Like a couple of them, honorable mentions. Like I know Devil May Cry, Marlon's been raving that about, and I do have it. I have not had a chance to play it yet, so I don't feel like that should be on my list. And then there was one other one that was pretty popular that I just can't remember what it was. I wrote it down though. I think Sekiro. Yeah, that one people raved about quite a bit. And again, I didn't play it, so I didn't get a chance to put it. So I technically only have 4 games, but for me the list is going 5 to 1.
4 to 1.
Yeah, technically 4. But I'm putting, just for the sake of the top 5, I put Borderlands as that,
The
just
DLC.
because it is the DLC. Yeah, the DLC is fun. But obviously it's an older game, same mechanics and everything. But the addition of the new story is fun, so I like that. And then the next one for me is Division 2. That one was a pretty solid game. Me and Mark played quite a bit of. It's not like an amazing game by all means,
Jesus.
but it was the game that I felt had a good standing for me to put me on the list. 3 is Mortal Kombat 11. I had a fun time with that. The story's great. NetherRealm guys, they do a good job of making storyline fighting games. Just good story. Just for that alone, I think it was fun. But getting into all the extra stuff and being a fighting game, it's great.
Yeah.
And then this is where I think me and Mark is going to get really upset. But I put Kingdom Hearts at 2 for that. Obviously, most anticipated game of the year. Great. I loved it. Spent many hours on it. But the number 1 spot is Apex Legends.
I thought he was going to say that. I thought he was going to say that shit.
I mean, like, from the day that game come out till literally right before I came to meet you guys, I was playing Apex Legends. I still play Apex Legends. That game is just great to just pick up for, like, maybe possibly from a quick 5-minute to a good 10-15-minute game.
Your list is exactly how I thought it would be, honestly.
Like, Apex is just...
I didn't think he put Apex before Kingdom
I knew,
Hearts.
100% knew it was going to be number 1.
Oh,
Yo,
man.
Apex, like, I'm a guy that's not really fond of battle royales. I'm sure I said this on the podcast already. Like, Josh even got me PUBG, and I played maybe a day with him, a day or two, and I just couldn't get into it.
Well, PUBG sucks though.
But Apex,
Compared to all the other Battle Royale? Yeah, it does.
but Apex is just, man, it's fun. The characters are great, team mechanics, and the best thing that, in my opinion, should be in every shooter now, the ping system.
Oh, yeah,
Man, ever since they had that, every shooter should have a ping, bro. Like, it makes communications easy. You don't got to talk. Like, it's just great to be like, over there, item here. We should go over here. It's amazing for a single button.
We get it, dude. The ping
But,
system,
yeah.
ping system, ping. Damn it.
That
dude.
is, that's my list.
We're going to come back to that. We're going to come back to that. Damn it. Marlon, what's your list, dude?
My list? I like my list. I mean, so there's an old one on there. It's not technically in 2019, but Heroes of the Storm, man. I know I'm going to catch a lot of shit for saying that. Well, fuck you.
Did they have any new stuff?
I mean, they're
They're constantly updating. Like the Chen rework just came out this week, so he actually has stagger. So like how monks have stagger and WoW, so like that's actually like implemented in there, so you can have kind of like an invulnerability state where you reduce or delay the damage taken by like 75% like over time, and then you drink your keg passive, so that shield absorbs the damage that you were taking over time.
Oh,
So,
shit, dude.
Yeah. And then they got the new mecha skins like Mecha Vala, Mecha Uriel,
Yeah, bro.
Or
That looks
Urel.
great, I will say.
Mecha Malthael.
I don't play him.
That's probably my number 5.
Okay. Wow.
Number 4 for me, MK11. I didn't play a whole lot of it, but it is fun. Number 3 is actually a DLC. It's the Joker DLC for Smash Ultimate. That guy is fucking great. He has changed the game. Just being able to like go and jump off the level and then shoot down like Bayonetta style, and just like it's like shining someone. You would love it.
I definitely agree that he is a character that you can practice edge guarding a lot more efficiently because that guy has a lot of leeway. He can be way down there and still just pop right back up.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
That's my number 3. Number 2, I put Kingdom Hearts just because I knew if I didn't, you were gonna yell at me.
What are you talking about, dude?
You know what I'm talking about.
I know Marlon number one.
Dude.
And my number 1, man. I mean, it's got to be DMC 5.
I know.
If you like Trigun, that's Trigun.
That's Trigun.
Can I-
Bash and Knives.
What was
Dante
number 2?
and Virgil. What?
What was
Kingdom
number 2?
Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, did you
Kingdom
skip
Hearts
one? What was 4? Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
Okay, no, you're
Oh,
good.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought he said 3.
Can I beat the game with just guns?
No.
I'm not picking it up.
No.
No.
Not picking it up then.
Yeah, you wouldn't finish it anyway. But it's flashy. It's over the top. It's like essentially the essence of Trigun in a game. I mean, you have a good brother, you have a bad brother, but the story that they tell, I can't believe you haven't played this yet.
I mean, you talk about it to me all the time. Yeah, I still haven't gotten around to it.
Like learning about like Nero, like his true past, and learning about who V really is, and it's the best game you haven't played.
It's the best game you
I'll-
haven't played.
Hopefully, I'll get to it one day.
That's what you said a couple months ago. What you got, Mark?
All right, man.
Was Kingdom Hearts number 1?
Yeah, well, that's probably a given.
Get a nerd.
Listen here. Of course, Kingdom Hearts is number 1, dude. It's like the only good game that came out this first half of the year.
This list is gonna suck. Watch this.
Dude, I'm sick of you, dude. Just about sick of you. Yes, Kingdom Hearts is number 1. I'm going to go the other way, I guess, because you already know what my number 1 is, so it doesn't even matter. But Kingdom Hearts is number 1 for me just because, I played all the other games, and that game, I feel like, was the most anticipated game of this first half.
Did you beat it?
Yeah. Moving on.
Wait.
You didn't beat it? Did you beat it, dude?
That's why it's not number 1.
So you beat it in the last week?
No,
Yeah.
he's a fraud. You're a phony. You're a great big phony.
Dude, Kingdom Hearts is a great series, and I will be visiting it again when Remind comes out later this year.
Nice little plug.
You see that? You see what I did there?
Yeah,
I work for
plug.
Square Enix, so it's whatever.
You don't. But
I know. Number 2, I actually had the Smash DLC.
See?
Just because, I mean, I didn't put it there because of what's coming out soon, but they've had great DLCs already, and then they're going to have more, obviously, because of E3.
Side note: did you see that Waluigi is the like what people are thinking the last DLC character for Smash is going to be now?
Waluigi?
Yeah.
Never been in the game. That'd be kind of interesting.
No. Oh, I don't know.
I mean, if he have like unorthodox movement like Wario, how he can float in the air.
It would make sense because like he was like the most, I guess, like when they announced their character roster, Waluigi was like the biggest meme that wasn't included. People were like saying they wanted him in the game. So as the last kind of DLC character, that would be kind of funny.
I guess, yeah. But you've had so many like great dynamic characters so far. Do you want to end on a Waluigi?
Bro, people will be super happy.
Yeah.
Like, so many people will be super happy.
I guess it's better than a piranha plant. So
Piranha Plant was cool.
Yeah,
for,
Piranha Plant was pretty
for a
great.
little while, it was kind of cool.
Man, Spike Ball is pretty dangerous.
Yeah, you get hit by that, that's like 30% or you're dead.
30% or you're dead. Number 3, I had the Borderlands DLC just because it got me back into Borderlands 2, and those games are just classics to me. Like, I was skeptical at first just because it was a shooting game, and then we started playing it, and it has like great RPG elements. It's just a good game.
I think that's the game that got you into shooting games. Like, to give shooting games more of a chance.
Yeah, yeah, because I used to be repelled by them.
Well, you never played Halo 1?
I only played with you guys. I never owned a shooting game, really.
Yeah, and he hated Halo. I think we was the one that caused him to hate shooting games because of Halo.
It's like every weekend. We're playing Halo.
That shit was so lame.
Well, you didn't want to be on my team?
Hell no. Steve. Oh, hell
Like
no.
when you don't want to play a game is like for me, I don't want to play a game. I'm not good at it.
Right.
I'm just gonna sit in the base with a shotgun, and
man.
you guys go over there.
With
and
the
have
shotgun
fun.
pop?
Shotgun pop, man. Shotgun pop, right here.
Shotgun pop. Fucking pissed Steve off because I fucking shot him in the back. They were getting away with the flag. They were at their base, basically, with the flag. I was like, damn, man, we lost. Hey, Steve, pop! He's like, dude, what the fuck, man? I was like, what, I shot you? Dude, he's mad, dude. He's mad, man.
Oh, man, it was good.
What was that, 3?
Yeah.
These aren't in order, so I gotta go back. And then 4, probably Hots.
See?
That would be up farther, though, if...
It should be your number 1.
What are you
Because
talking about?
a lot of the time you get MVP solely because I'm there supporting your ass.
I get MVP because I'm good at the game.
cut the
But
camera.
dude, he said, "Cut the camera, dude." You support. You have uncanny support, dude. It's true.
And it goes unrecognized.
That's not true. I recognize it. You're great support,
I'm not up there.
dude. You are up there sometime. Oh my god, dude. Hots, and then 5 for me. I didn't play it, but Tony brought this to my attention, and I plan on playing it. The Travis Strikes Back. The 3rd installment of like, No More Heroes. Dude, I
Well,
love those games.
Technically, No More Heroes launched for the Switch this year, so
Yeah, but it's not. I mean,
I haven't had a chance to play a Travis Barker game. Is it actually fun?
his name is Travis Touchdown. Get his name right, dude. Don't piss me off.
Is this a football game?
No, it's are you for real?
No, Mark, I wasn't for real.
Like, get mad, dude. I'm gonna be like, see what you've done. See what you've done. Yeah, so the Travis Strikes Again DLC, I did some extensive research. That game looks interesting. It's got some low points based off the reviews that I read, but it made me really want to go back and play the other ones, which aren't even available on the Switch. What are they doing? Are they crazy?
I thought they just put it on the Switch this year.
That's what I thought too.
That's what Tony said, and I looked for it, and it wasn't there.
Look for it. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
So that is my list. I didn't put Division 2 in there because it's a shooter. But it's a fun game, though. Tony's right.
Which game?
Division 2.
No.
Joshua, what you got?
Came out January 18th. Nintendo Switch.
No More Heroes 1 and 2?
No, the Travis Strikes Again or
I
whatever.
know. That's what
Sorry, I wasn't listening to you.
All right. What's your little list?
What's your little list?
Are you gonna critique my list too?
Yes, I'm eagerly waiting.
All right. Well, my list. All right, I got Kingdom Hearts on there. Okay.
Where is it? Where is it?
Close to the bottom, Mark.
What the fuck?
I rated my list on like what games I played the most. Like
That's pretty much how I
what
kinda went
took
about
up my time
Yeah.
for the year, pretty much.
I did not do that.
So
Hots definitely takes the most.
Yeah, Hots takes up most of my time.
So I mean, I would put like probably the Smash, like at the bottom.
So 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I put Kingdom Hearts probably after that. No, I'd put the Borderlands 3 DLC before that.
Okay.
Then Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
Then I got Apex Legends on there because that also has taken up a lot of my time.
Jesus. What's your number 1?
Dude, my number 1 right now is obviously like auto chess.
Ah, you suck.
Auto chess, dude. Why?
Dude, it's fun. I don't know.
Okay.
To be honest, like before
man.
we started this,
Should've-
I tried the Glacial Knight combo. I ended in 6.
Did you do it right?
It doesn't work.
It does.
Change my
work.
list. Number 5 is Epic 7 then.
Oh yeah, we're going phone games. That's my number 5.
Hey,
First of all-
mobile gaming is where we're going.
First of all,
Take out Borderlands, put in Epic 7.
if I had to pick a specific game of auto chess, it'd be Teamfight Tactics, which is only a computer game. So
Okay.
dude, auto chess is gonna be like the next big genre of games.
So what goes into this auto chest, dude? What is it?
Basically, you are given a choice between 5 characters. They all have like a class and a race, and you get currency every round. So you start with 1 coin. You buy 1 character. Next round you get 2 coins. Next round you get 3 coins. Then it goes up to like 5 coins a round, and then you get more coins per round based on if you have a win streak or a lose streak, or if you fulfill certain criteria or whatever. But you basically buy characters and make them stronger by buying the same character. If you get 3 of the same character, you level them up, and you kind of like arrange them on a board. And then once the round is like starts, you are paired against like either a random player that's also playing in the same match as you, or like a mob of just like computer generated enemies, and you kind of like fight each round, and they fight automatically. So it
Hence the auto part.
Yeah, so you just basically make an army, put them on the board, and they kind of fight each round for you.
I can explain it better for you.
Yeah.
So you look for beasts, warriors, and the red clan, and you just put them on the board and you win, because you get the werewolf guy that summons up werewolves, and then you get the little poisonous worm that summons poison worms. So then by the end of the round, you got like 11 or 12 people on the board. Simple numbers, Mark. It's the best.
But you like League of Legends, right?
No.
Sure, yeah.
How many years do you put in League of Legends?
Too many, dude.
So their new auto chess is called Teamfight Tactics, which I've been playing a little bit over the past couple days. It's in like their PvE server, so they're just like testing it out. And it's a smaller board, but it's pretty close to like how the game, like the team fights kind of like pan out in League of Legends. Like you have an ADC in the back with your tanks in the front peeling for you, and you kind of like just build, you know, a good like League of Legends comp, and you kind of fight the other teams. But it's all done automatically. You just kind of have to buy the right teams as they give them to you.
That sounds interesting. That's just all computer based too. That's not a phone game.
No, it's only on the computer right now.
That sounds interesting.
I'm just saying you should give it a try.
Okay.
I will say though, if you are going to try auto chess, the games are extremely long.
If you're playing the auto chess that is available on the phone, they're like 40 minutes a game.
What?
Damn, that's long.
Which is a long time.
Dude.
Like sometimes I forget I'm even playing, and it sucks your battery. Like sucks it dry.
But
Dude.
Teamfight Tactics has been in the PvE for probably like 5 days or so, and it's been at the top of Twitch in viewership
I'm gonna have to check
pretty
it
much
out,
since
man.
then.
To check it out.
No, I'm gonna still play Final Fantasy.
Yeah, me too. The team fight tactics thing sounds interesting. All right, anyways, we've dove way too long in your list. Tony,
So
what's going on over there, man? What's up?
what? Yeah, like I said, just the amount of hours that I spent on Apex versus Kingdom Hearts, it's like probably triple.
Have you convinced Steve to play Apex yet? That game sucks, dude.
I mean, are we really gonna convince Steve to play anything? Like, it's either he's gonna play it or he isn't.
It's a shooting game. It's a shooting game, so it should be easy to convince Steve to play.
No,
Yeah,
but it's
doesn't
not.
matter.
Steve doesn't like Battle Royale.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
but it's not
Battle
Halo.
Royale, man.
No, but it's
Yeah.
not Halo.
If I call something different, will you play it? It's a team-based shooter.
It's a free-for-all pay shooter
Okay.
with
Like-
3 people on a team.
Is it elimination?
No.
So I get multiple lives
Yeah.
You get infinite lives.
Infinite lives.
in the same game?
Yeah. In Apex, yeah. As long as your team reses you.
As long as your team
Is
wins.
there an automatic respawn? Then no, that's the elimination.
Oh, man. Wait, so once you die, you have to wait for somebody to res you?
Either that or...
Or they have to like grab your like life
So you-
basically from your loot box and like go find a spawn point to like drop you
Yeah.
back in.
Or you start a new game.
Restart a new game.
Yeah.
That's
You automatically respawn when a new game starts.
That's a battle royale. That's elimination.
Yeah. I don't know. I like it.
It's Fortnite.
It's just easy. It's
There's
quick
no
too.
building
Like
in that game.
Like
Just
sometimes in the morning,
There's no
right before I go
building.
into work, like if I got like an extra like 10 minutes, I can play like a quick round. Like I can just be like, you know what? Just, while I'm on my way to go work, pop in the game of Apex real quick.
Drop in Skull Town.
Yeah, exactly. Drop into a hot area, and then you fight your way to victory,
Or lose.
or you lose, and then you just go to work.
This is free, right?
It's all free.
I'm still not playing.
And that was the beauty of it. That's the thing I think that made it like worth it, is the fact that game is free. Like, and at first I just tried it because people were talking about it. I was just like, fuck, another battle royale game, whatever. Gump and Dave and a bunch of other people were getting into it. I was like, fine, whatever, I'll try it out, just like I played every other stupid battle royale game. And then the more I played it, I was like, this is actually kind of strange.
This is how we do it.
This is
how
it's just
we
like,
do it.
I mean, I don't think anyone really played Titanfall either. But apparently it's made by the same company.
Respawn.
And they're the same guys that are making Star Wars, Mark. So don't knock it.
Oh, Mark, you love Star Wars just like you love dragons.
If they made a Star Wars battle royale, would you play it, Mark?
I think we asked this last time.
That's what Slipball was.
Dude, it's not slip
Let's
ball.
play Slipball. I didn't even try to score. Like, don't throw me the ball. I'm just gonna stand on the
dude.
bottom and shock people.
Marlon was a Sith Inquisitor, dude.
Top
He was-
DPS every fucking game.
You're supposed
man.
to try to do the objective. Like, Steve was always trying to get the ball, kill the person with the ball. Steve was on the objective,
No,
man.
Steve was running around with his little skeet gun healing me.
Yeah, healing people, but he was like objective.
Because I can knock people back too.
Yeah, you go down to the bottom though, where Marlon is, and he's shocking the shit out of people. Every time you go down, he's like, yeah, you like that?
Everyone had their role. Like, I just remember, like, in Halo, Steve was the guy that get the flag. I'd be his backup. I'm the guy covering Steve.
With a sniper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just there, man.
Mark was the all around. Why are you here, guy?
Yeah, dude.
I was just trying to go for the defense. Plus, I didn't want to play, so I was just staying in the base. And if someone came in there, I got the shotgun locked and loaded at the door. Just pat pat.
And then they're like, oh, Marlon's been here at this one spot for 2
Marlon
times in a row.
actually, yeah,
And then he'd go to another spot.
He'd get us at the same spot twice, and we're like, all right, I know where Marlon's gonna be, and then he won't be there, and then he gets us.
He's like, all right, when I go through this door, he's to the right. Yeah, I got you, mother. Huh? He's like, I'm over here on the left.
It was actually pretty effective.
It's just like, all right, he's gonna be up here or down on the base. I'm just gonna throw a couple of grenades. All of a sudden, you get, and the behind, we're like, what the fuck? He was behind me.
you see people like hop on the base, they're throwing grenades in. I might come up behind them. I might still be down there. Sometimes they might kill me. But for the one time when they drop down, when they feel like they're safe,
Yeah.
and then they try to leave, and I'm behind them.
Shit.
And it worked
It
pretty
was
well.
effective. It
Yeah.
was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, it was
But-
good. It was good.
Back to the topic. I'm not knocking
No,
Kingdom Hearts by any means. Like, Kingdom
Well, you
Hearts great.
are,
I mean, at least I beat it.
Ooh. He came out with them Little Mac jabs. Now you know those are quick.
Thanks for schooling me on the Little Mac jab.
Yeah, you got school already.
Dude.
Yeah, at least I mean,
Anytime,
he just looking.
anywhere, dude. I'll take any of you guys and smash, all right?
That's not true.
Yeah, it is, actually.
That's not true.
The Switch is portable.
Got mine right here. Smash Bros is in it.
I live 6 minutes away. What you want to do?
Anyways, dude.
Tell me how you want it.
Dude. I don't want to serve you up anything on a Sunday night, dude. I got to work tomorrow. I got things to think about, all right? You got things to think. Oh, you have tomorrow off.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got a lot of nerve. Unfucking believable.
Anyways,
Yeah,
my point is, dude, earlier this year hasn't been shit for games, dude.
No, it has really been
It's been a
lackluster.
dry spell.
When that subject came up, it literally it took
Over the next month, though, there's some pretty good titles coming out.
yeah,
I
2
know.
big games is coming out next month.
Dragon Quest Hero Builders 2 comes out in like a week.
That wasn't what I was thinking.
I'm just naming
I actually
off
loaded
games.
up Dragon Quest Builders last weekend.
That, too, does not look anything like the first one. Dragon Quest Builders 2 looks awesome.
The first one's good. It's
Only
still good.
because it's multiplayer.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, I played Portal Knights, which is pretty much the same one. That one's pretty fun.
But when you got to put DLC in your list, that means there wasn't enough games, man.
Got Marvel vs. Capcom coming out next month.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, we definitely got some good games coming up, but we're already at half the year. Now, when we ask this question at the end of the year...
I mean, you got to remember,
Then
games
you got
usually come
Pokemon,
out.
And you got
Games are usually at the end of the year, the holiday season, most of the time.
I know that's a popular time, but
Yeah.
you usually got some good stuff. Like, what year was that? When did Horizon Zero Dawn come out? Because that year there was a.
it's only
shit ton
one
of
game
games.
though, right?
Horizon?
No, I'm saying
That
it's
was
like
that year?
the same year the Switch came out, I believe.
Yeah, it was.
Alongside Breath of the Wild.
That
And Persona came out that year.
Yeah, that first half of that year was amazing.
But you're talking about a console launch.
Okay,
You better
well,
have some good launch games that come out with it.
The only good game that launched that was Breath of the Wild, but Persona 5 came out earlier that year.
And Breath of the Wild was able on the previous console.
Boom! Ooh, boy. What about the year with fucking Dragon Ball Fighters? Fucking Final Fantasy.
I was the only one playing Monster Hunter. And that game is
Monster
actually,
Hunter came out.
That game was fucking great.
Fighters came out.
I
I
played that
think
game.
that was the also year.
That game was
God of
great.
War
Monster
came
Hunter
out.
World?
God
Yeah.
of
Yeah, it
War
was fun.
came out.
God of
Dude,
War was early.
I should
too.
actually get back
that
into
wasn't
that.
last year, was it? Was that last year?
Yeah, it was last year.
Dude, the first half of last year was awesome too. Where's this year? We got Kingdom Hearts, which is amazing, and then a bunch of DLCs.
It might be on top of my list, but it.
Yeah, I will say this year. I mean, but you.
It's
I mean,
dry
it's just
like my
it's just a
grass.
dry.
It's dry like my grass. Holy shit! Dude, you got a sprinkler?
I'm working on it, Mark.
There's supposed to be some rain tonight, so
Oh, my
He
God,
said
dude.
the first half of this year. He said it's dry like my grass.
You're always gonna have drought eventually at one point. You can't just have hot games every year all the time.
But I want it though.
I mean, we all do. I mean, last year, I will admit, last year was definitely a good year
Last year was
with,
dope.
God of War, Octopath, Smash came out last year. Like, it was just a really good year. And this first half, yes, it has been very dry.
Very dry.
But
It's
again,
still
like
got
Josh was saying,
another half a year.
yep,
Yeah.
the next 6 months is still upon us, and there is a lot of stuff coming out. I mean,
Some
next
great
month
games.
already. Like, to me, Fire Emblem and
Oh, yeah,
Ultimate
Fire Emblem.
Alliance next month. That's
Fire Emblem comes out the same time as Builders 2.
I know which one I'm
Yeah.
getting.
Builders 2 is going to be on the back burner.
Builders 2 is going to be loaded up
and then
in the living room.
and then on
as
top
the
of that,
mainstay.
I'll
Mark,
play some
in,
Builders 2 tomorrow.
in
You
about a
want it?
week is gonna be the new expansion for Final Fantasy Shadowbringers.
Oh yeah.
So it's
Season 2 of Apex
you
starts.
say it's dry, but now your money's gonna get sucked up real quick
Oh,
with
it's
a
gonna
lot
start-
of.
it's gonna
It's gonna
Now,
start. So
it's gonna get really
WoW Classic comes out.
wet.
Yeah. Well, July is the second half of the year.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying the first half.
Borderlands comes out.
Yeah, no. Second half of the year, I'm gonna be broke, dude.
Yeah, that's
I
what I'm
gotta figure out how to pay
saying,
my
you know.
rent. Because video games is clearly more important. But
But yeah,
there's like second half of this year, it's gonna be extremely wet.
Pokemon Sword and Shield, dude. You ready?
Wet.
Yeah.
You ready, dude?
Wet.
Ready for these raid bosses,
Wet.
dude? You ready for these raid bosses?
Wet.
I mean raid bosses.
Wet.
You said wet, so I said Wade bosses, but I meant raid bosses.
But,
No, it's gonna be great.
yeah, a lot of stuff coming out. So
You guys got anything else to share with the peeps before we bring this one to an end?
yeah, I might not be here next week, so I don't know if I'm here. I'm here, but I'm leaving that Monday. So right after work, I'm
Where you going?
going to L.A. for Anime Expo.
Hey!
So
Bring me
when I
back
come
a
back, we
t-shirt.
can probably maybe do discuss of the first half of the year for animes and see how that goes, because
Hey!
Japan season's a little different. They're still in their spring season of animes. That's still continually going on.
Demon
Can you
Slayer,
find me a Trigun?
Black
coat?
Clover,
Shut-
Congo Stray
yeah.
Dogs.
I'm afraid Trigun. They don't make Trigun merch anymore, dude. This guy.
Yeah, unfortunately, they really don't, man. I look for
you're
Trigun
right.
stuff all the time.
They really should, though.
Yeah, they really definitely should.
Dude, when
But-
they ever keep making like popular, they always fuck that up, dude.
I don't know. I mean, sometimes it's good to preserve like the classics, but then again, like you look at Cowboy Bebop and they still make shit for that all the time.
that's
They even
true,
re-released it and shit.
That's true.
But I don't know. It'll be exciting. I'll try to give best input and try to record some stuff.
Bring me back a
Yeah.
T-shirt.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
What size you need? Extra small?
I'll definitely plan to
Medium,
bring
My Hero.
I definitely, bring back
Sous-vide?
souvenirs for everyone. Steve is always the hardest because, well,
You like anime, right, Steve?
No, not really.
Marlon is a little hard too because if there's no Trigun or anything, it's just like
Mega Man.
Yeah, give him something simple like Mega Man, dude.
But,
Give him a Rockman shirt or something.
Don't do that. Don't try to trivialize my interest, Mark.
But
You
I
give
am hoping
something
to
simple.
be able to watch the new episode of My Hero because it's premiering there.
I don't really have anything to add, but talking about all these different games and games that we've played before, it kind of makes me want to go back to play Monster Hunter World now that my internet isn't dog shit.
There you go, dude. I thought about scooping that up, and I remembered.
Isn't the new
Nah,
expansion
ain't
for
fun.
that game coming? Isn't there
Yeah.
some sort of thing?
Iceborne or whatever.
Yeah, I keep seeing like a bunch of videos. I know I don't click on them.
I will say Square Enix has done a pretty good job of like intertwining like their big products, like collaborating each other's games. Like Monster Hunter had the Final Fantasy 14
yeah.
characters and missions on there, and vice versa. And then 15 was also, I think 15 was also in Monster Hunter, I believe. I'm not sure. I know Monster Hunter came to 15, like the game. They did like
I
a
think
little
so.
side mission for 15 that you can do that. And I think they did it vice versa too. And then obviously they did the same thing with their MMO where they brought those into the MMO and then brought the MMO to the games. So I think Square Enix does a pretty cool job of like bringing that into their.
Incorporating other
Yeah.
games and,
Mhm.
and stuff.
And they
Then I
even,
just realized
they-
Monster Hunter's Capcom, so sorry about that.
Boy, that was awkward.
yeah.
They even, they even put Rathalos in Smash Bros. Big ass red dragon that just comes around.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
it's Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Think about that.
So think about that.
Thinking about it.
They also put
thought
Mega
about
Man
it,
in
and
there.
I'm done.
Are we done?
And Ryu.
Yeah,
Okay.
Smash is the tits, man. The tits. Tifa. Tits. All right. That's inappropriate, Tony.
He said, I smell titties.
Remember Dave Chappelle? Titty residue. Hello?
Titty residue.
Dude, he's looking at that chick's bra. Anyways,
Sign us out, Mark. Do it correctly.
this is Weekly Reset. This is Mark. Thanks for tuning in. I know you guys love listening to Josh and his rants about whatever, but you guys have to catch him next week when he tells us about how he got his penis stuck in a bottle once.
What?
All right, guys, see ya. Is that side out enough for you? Is that good? Is that good for you?
Jesus, dude.
You're getting really loud.
Did that happen?
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Josh, where can they find us at? I'm sorry. Where can they find us?
Everywhere.
All right, there you have it. You can find us everywhere.
Wait, are we at Apple yet?
Dude, can you just plug it, dude?
We're not on Apple yet.
Oh, okay. So it's not everywhere.
That's fine. Everybody's sad about it. It's okay, we'll get it.
They need to get their iTunes shit figured out first.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That is some real shit, actually. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Josh, where can they find us, actually, for real? Stitcher, SoundCloud,
Castbox,
Castbox, my
Spotify.
house, YouTube,
Spotify, YouTube,
Google Play.
Google Play, Google
Play.
Podcasts.
Oh, damn, dude.
Don't even know.
Well,
for real?
I know the regular stuff.
Josh
man.
set it up. I don't remember.
Yeah, Josh said that. That's why I said, Josh, where can they find us? He's like, I don't know.
Everywhere except iTunes.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you next week.
Maybe.
All right. Later.